Hey everyone, my name is Morgan Hansen, and this is my story. From the time I was born, I've been surrounded by Christians. I grew up in the church and attended a Christian private school for both middle and high school, which meant I knew a lot about Jesus, but when I was 8 years old, I put my faith in him. Looking back now, I do not think I fully knew what it meant to follow him. I've always struggled with seeking approval and attention from people. At the beginning of my sophomore year of high school, I began to live for the world. I found my approval in friends, in relationships, and what I looked like. I gave myself up in order to feel seen and loved. Lust, shame, and guilt entered my story. No matter what I chose to put my identity in, it never worked. I was left feeling empty every time. For 3 years, I spent hidden away in my sin, all while still showing up to church each week. I was living 2 separate lives. I had begun to believe the lies of the enemy that I was too far gone and no one would love me if they truly knew what I had done. My pride allowed me to believe that my sin was greater than the cross. The weight of sin and being in constant state of feeling unworthy and of loved led me to suicidal thoughts. This past April, I remember sitting on my bathroom floor crying out to God as just a last attempt to fill this God-sized hole in my heart. The next day, I walked into Crosspoint and 20 people I had never even met before came around me and prayed over me. That was the first time I had felt loved or seen in so long. I began to confess and bring my hidden past and brokenness to the light. God surrounded me with people who, rather than pushing me away from my past, brought me in closer and said, "I love you despite my mistakes." That was the beginning of healing and restoration Jesus has been doing in my life. The chains of my sin were broken, and the freedom that everyone talks about I had finally experienced. I finally understood what it meant to live. God has been mending every broken part of my story, one piece at a time. This season has been one of pruning and refining. It has been painful, but I have seen him in every single moment. For so long, I was numb and felt nothing. Jesus has brought me the purest of joy and love for who he has created me to be. Jesus saw me in all my mess and still went to the cross. Jesus knows my sin, but has called me by my name. I do not think I will ever truly understand the extent of his grace, but I know that I have experienced it to the fullness. God has surrounded me with a community that will love me, but also people I can be honest and vulnerable with. Sin festers where it grows and when it is in the dark, but when it's brought to light, it loses power over you. He has used my brokenness now to encourage those who feel alone in their sin. As much as I want to forget who I was before Jesus, I am always reminded of what Jesus was able to save me from, and that only turns into gratitude and praise for him. I have come to learn that the only love and attention I ever truly needed was there all along. He has always had a seat prepared for me at his table. For all the times I have said no, he never stopped inviting me. He has never left my side, for I am made new and redeemed by the blood of Jesus Christ. Thank you.